welcome to Not in the Textbook. Today we're going to be doing a little experiment on floating and sinking. So first of all, why do things float and why do things sink? So there's two forces we need to look at here. One is buoyancy and the other one's gravity. So we're going to make little tinfoil boats today, and they will push some of the water aside when we drop them in, and the buoyancy from the water will keep them up. So that's going to push against them. However, gravity is going to try and pull them into the water. And we're going to add marbles to them. When we add more marbles, the force of gravity will get bigger, and then we might see them sink. What do we need for today's experiment? We're going to use some marbles. I've got a big bowl of them here. Make sure they're all the same size though, that's quite important. A pair of scissors, felt tip pen, a ruler, and some tin foil. Now you can see I've got a nice clear bowl of water on my desk here, but you can use your sink, you can use your bath, anything that you can fill up with water. I'm just using this so you can see it a bit more clearly. Now the next thing we're going to do, you take your ruler and your felt tip pen, and you want to be working on the dull side of your foil. So you've got your shiny side and your dull side. This is the one we want, okay? Now, we're going to measure out a square that's 15 centimetres long on each side. You need to use a felt tip pen for this one because pencil won't quite work on the foil and felt stands out a little bit better, okay? Right, now I've drawn out my square, you can see it here on my foil. I'm going to cut it out using my scissors. Just be careful if you've got sharp scissors. Because foil is quite thin, the scissors will work quite well on there as well. Make sure you've got those nice straight edges. All the way round. And then once you've cut it out, you should have a nice square of foil there. Okay, so this is where we get to do the fun part now. We're going to construct our tinfoil boat now. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to fold two sides on opposite ends in twice. So there's one fold, there's two folds. Now we're going to turn them around and do exactly the same on the opposite side. So one fold. And then two folds. Now if we prop those up again, look, it looks like we've almost got two walls on each side of our tinfoil boat, but we've got a gap on each end so things can fall out. So next thing we need to do, we're going to fold in the corners here and pull up this side, do one fold and two folds, turn around and do exactly the same here. So fold in the corners, roll them up once, roll them up twice, and then if we pull all the walls of our boat up, pinch in the corners, then you should have a nice tinfoil boat. Now you can see I've got my water here and my marbles there. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my tinfoil boat into my tinfoil lake. Now the reason this boat is floating is because the buoyancy from the water is greater than the gravity pulling it down towards the middle of the earth. So the water is actually keeping it on the surface there. But let's see what happens if we start adding some more weight to it. So we're going to add one marble at a time. Try and make sure they're equally spread, but they might roll to each side. Oh, and he's gone already. He's gone already. So as you can see, my boat only managed to survive 1, 2, 3 marbles. So I've got a bit of a challenge for you. Using the same measurements on your tin foil, can you make a boat that floats for longer than mine with more weight in? Once you've done that, can you see if you can experiment with different shapes and different sizes to see if you can make a boat that holds the most marbles? I've been Owen. Thank you for watching Not in the Textbook. The link for our seesaw classroom will be underneath this, and there'll be a little guide on how to join at the end as well, alright? Hope you've enjoyed. See you soon.